it got better, perfected it, incredible penmanship.
Yes, I produced the song that you were just hearing. And well, this is the breakdown of how I did it. It was a pretty simple beat, I'm not gonna lie, because I wanted someone to rap over it. But nevertheless, a lot of time and effort was put into this track, and here is what I did. So to start off, you gotta have the sample. And yes, it's a pretty common sample, and it's been sampled loads of times, but I mean, it's bloody beautiful. And then next, you gotta chop it. And it's a really simple chop, but I mean, simple is effective when you're producing for a rapper, which is what I intended this beat to be. And well, I mean, it happened, so I mean, I've got to be doing something right. What I did next might be sort of unusual for producers. I waxed shaper box on it to create some percussive elements. Along with the shaper box, I added some reverb. I mean, I think you can all see I added, you know, vinyl, compression, reverb, EQ, just everything to sort of make that fit. The EQ wasn't massive, as you can see in this corner here. It's literally just boosting one frequency because there's a sound that I quite liked in that, and I just wanted to make it more present within the track. Now after this, you know I had to add the drums. I mean, drums is like my favorite thing to do, and they well, they sound like this. And quite unlike me, all I really added to the drums was some delay, which is some echo on the hi-hats, which make them sound like this. I mean, I think it's quite vibey. You know, it just kind of creates another percussive layer to it, which is sick. And then I added some EQ, as you can see up here, pretty simple again, and some Cymatics Diablo to make it punch through on the phone. And then the snares, I actually had 4 bloody snares. I find that quite insane, actually. But they all flow together, so. Then I had an open hi-hat at the end, and then it just kind of brings it all together. Again, very simple. You want to leave as much room as you can for your rapper so that they have, you know, different flows and stuff, which is exactly what Donte did on this track. Then after this, because I'm a multi-instrumentalist, I used a bass guitar for the actual bass. I think it sounds way more authentic. And I think the notes are, if I put it in here, I mean, this demo version doesn't have the actual bass in it, but it has the notes. So if I were to play all the notes again, this one, bottom one is tuned to E, and that's where I played most of my stuff. So it would be F sharp, E, and G sharp. So it would go sort of like. It took a lot of tries because I'm not a professional bass player, but yeah, I managed to get it in the end, and then it sounded pretty good. And after the bass, I think it's got to be one of my favourite things to do is put the perks in. And I think what made the track was this one, especially here. Just a little rattle thing. I think it absolutely made it. It goes something like, you know, got to get the tag in there. Then a little vocal sample just to bring it together. And then a little record scratch. It's part and parcel with every single boom bap track I've made. I mean, there's a record scratch somewhere in there. After that, I pretty much had the full track, but I thought it needed a B section, and so that's what I started to create after I made the full track. So what I did, I whacked the original sample in halftime, created some more percussive elements, along with lowering the pitch, which, I mean, yeah, it speaks for itself, man. It's brilliant. I didn't think the original chop fit in with the second chop, so what I did was I put a little record stop at the end, and well, I mean, it blends quite well. It's these little things that make the track. And after that, I did pretty much have the full track, apart from a little tweaks here and there, but a producer never reveals his secrets. And then this is how it finished. And then of course, after this, I knew I had to get this beat out there. So I contacted this rapper, Donte Millz. I mean, he's incredible. I can't believe that some of these rappers are still like underground and unknown, because this is, it's just insane. So the song's called Incredible off of the Mr. Unorthodox EP from Donte Millz. And well, I'm biased, but I think this track is insane. I mean, just take a listen.
Flow so incredible, sorta like an edible. Takes some time to hit, but when it does, you super lit. Hold on, baby girl, don't you even trip. My frozen cold wrist, she but never lost the gift. Only got better, perfected it. Incredible penmanship. Spit with the bros, used to practice like scrimmage it. The flows come from the soul, ain't nobody I'm mimicking.
So I gotta say my piece. Big love to Donte Millz for using this track. The link is in the description if you want to stream this or anything, whatever you want to do. That was this beat breakdown, and if you want more in the future, I've got plenty more to show you. Keep grinding, you'll make it one day, trust me.